Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree and I'm a certified nutrition health coach, and I like to talk about all things health and wellness on my channel. And today's video is a book review of the book Food Over Medicine by Dr. Pamela Popper. And the whole book is question and answer where she's being interviewed by Glen Merzer. And I'm going to just show you real quick. It's like him asking her the questions about all things health and wellness and then her giving answers. This book is awesome. I recommend this book in general. I recommend it to anybody that is in need of healing. This book is mostly promoting vegan eating for healing. It's not so much talking about weight loss. I know people are doing all different things for weight loss and all different plans work for everybody. So this is more like you have conditions or you have illness and you need healing. But either way, if you're curious about a certain type of eating, then this book is awesome. So let me just give you an example of a couple things. Chapter 1 is called Deep Fried Butter on a Stick and Other Atrocities. Chapter 2 is called The Program, which the program that Pam offers. She also has a website if you're interested. Chapter 3 is called Diseases and the Foods That Bring Them On. And then chapter 4 is Success Stories. And so I'm going to read 2 success stories. All right. One of them is about a woman named Darcy. And I'm going to go right to the part where it says Darcy in her own words. She says, "My story started at age 11 when I started my period. By the time I was 13 years old, I started having severe pain. I thought it was normal, and then it kept getting worse and worse every month. I began to have cramps before, during, and after my period. Some months, my menstrual period would last for 2.5 weeks. I went to a gynecologist, and he gave me pain medicine, but it did not help very much. I had a laparoscopy, during which the surgeon found a cyst in my left tube and the beginning stages of endometriosis. The doctors gave me birth control pills, but I decided to stop taking them after 2 years because I was concerned about the health risks. All of my symptoms returned. I began seeing a holistic health specialist who prescribed compounded progesterone. It seemed to help for about 6 months, and then the symptoms returned. I tried lots of different holistic health alternatives because I refused to go back to the doctors who never seemed to have a clear answer and always wanted to treat my symptoms instead of the actual cause. But the holistic professionals just ran tests and gave me pills and creams. Sometimes they worked for a period of time, but I usually ended up worse than when I started. As if all of this wasn't bad enough, I started breaking out with acne all over my body. My face was pure red. I felt awful and tired at this point, the only time I got out of bed was to eat and visit doctors. I was sleeping around 14 hours per day. I gained 20 pounds, and even when I tried eating only lettuce, I could not lose the weight. My mood swings became more severe. My temper was out of control, and I began to develop sugar and thyroid problems. It seemed like I was very young to have all of these health issues. Forced to go back to medical doctors, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome. I had cysts all over my ovaries. This time, the doctors put me back on birth control and added an antidepressant and metformin for the sugar problem. I was absolutely desperate at this point, and I continued to pray and pray until one day a miracle came. A wonderful lady shared with me her personal recovery story with Dr. Pam Popper and the Wellness Forum. I decided to get in touch with Dr. Popper and see what might happen. By this point, I was about 7 years into my journey, and I would have probably tried anything. Amazingly, with Dr. Popper's diet and the exercise she asked me to do, in just 6 weeks, my period returned, the first one in 6 months. I think I had the biggest smile on my face that I had in the past 3 years. I was so thankful and joyful, and I felt so much better. I truly felt relieved. My body was starting to work and fix itself, and little by little, things started adjusting. I have been on this diet for about 2 years, and I'm almost fully recovered from everything. Most of my pimples are gone. I lost the 20 pounds I had gained, and I have a lot more energy. I am able to function like a normal person. I will continue to stick to this diet for the rest of my life, and I'm so grateful for the transformation it has caused in my health. When things were the worst, I never thought I'd have a regular menstrual cycle or be able to get out of bed again. It's an amazing feeling to have my health restored. So Dr. Pam Popper runs the Wellness Forum in Ohio. If you want to look that up and look up their website. And then the last little thing I wanted to read about success story is Dr. Popper says, Dr. Antonia Damas is a friend of mine who did a remarkably low-cost project in Miami at the Bay Point School, a residential school for violent male juvenile offenders. She recruited a group of kids and asked them to eat a plant-based diet, to participate in the preparation of the food, and to keep a journal while they were engaged in the project. And the kids started getting better grades, their health improved, their athleticism improved, and their behavior improved. She brought to one of our conferences excerpts from their journals with their names redacted. In the beginning of one of the journals, the writing was so bad you could hardly read or understand it. And then, 35 pages in, the kids' writing is completely legible, the grammar has changed, the sentences are finished, the thoughts are clear, and the statements were amazing. So there's a bunch of success stories in here. That was just 2 of them I wanted to read. Just making the point that if you are having any health issues, or your loved ones are, or your children are, that by making different, better, or the right food choices can totally change your life and your health. And a lot of nutritionists or dietitians or doctors might even say, yeah, just change your food, just eat healthy. And you're like, what does that mean? Most people know to cut out processed food or soda, but it's like, really, what does that mean? So it's books like this that delve into exactly what to do, what to eat, what not to eat, that can help you. And for children and juveniles, that behavior can be better and completely changed. So I hope this helps. Thank you. Have a great day.